The controversy surrounding Kanye West's entry into the world of haute fashion has both supported and weakened it. Notwithstanding the backlash that his occasionally bizarre decisions have brought about, West's bold style and meticulous attention to detail have made the multi-hyphenate a strong presence in the fashion industry today. From his early years as Virgil Abloh's co-founder of Off-White's intern at Fendi in 2009 to the launch of his own clothing line, Yeezy, in 2015, West's transformation from rapper to fashion entrepreneur is a masterclass in reinventing oneself. Long before he made his creative directorial debut, West's fashion tale started with a series of modest fashion raps strewn throughout his chart-topping album. This is evidence of the mutually beneficial tie between his musical career and his clothing endeavors. West is well known for referencing high-end fashion labels like Balmain and Moschino in his songs, but he also famously acknowledged Phoebe Philo, the former creative director of Celine, in his 2010 song Dark Fantasy, rapping, "My chicken that new Phoebe Philo." The following year, he presented Philo with the CFDA International Designer of the Year award. Before rising to prominence in the fashion industry, West dabbled in two apparel brand concepts in the mid-aughts, Pastel and Mascot by K. West, both of which were eventually shelved and never brought to market. West intended for Pastel to make its debut in 2009. He enlisted the creative assistance of prominent figures in the business, including Virgil Abloh and Kim Jones, who at the time served as Louis Vuitton's men's artistic director. But after West interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 VMAs, the launch came to an abrupt halt, signifying the rapper college dropout something of a downfall. Unfortunately for today's resellers, who are undoubtedly still clinging to the dream that a package of never-before-seen, pastel-embossed samples is lying in a warehouse somewhere, just waiting for them to get their hands on it, the brand eventually sank into obscurity. In remembrance of his late mother Donda West, who passed away in 2007, West came out of hiding in October 2011 and made his Paris Fashion Week debut with his DW by Kanye West collection. Critics were not impressed with the first show, which included a lot of fur, skin-tight leather leggings, and snakeskin designs. They also pointed out that though most of them ultimately thought it was a significant improvement over his debut, West forbade critics from previewing his Fall/Winter 2012 collection because he felt deceived by the unfavorable reviews. After releasing its second collection, DW by Kanye West closed without receiving funding from a bigger company. This marked the beginning of West's departure from maximalism in favor of muted color schemes. Presenting the Yeezy line. Even though Adidas and Nike collaborate to make Yeezy, the brand's history actually started with Nike in 2012 when social media was ablaze with speculations of a Red October Yeezy 2 trainer. Sneakerheads and Kanye fans alike were enthralled by glimpses of the all-red sneakers with gray laces and gold-laced tips, which established Ye as a pioneer in hype culture even before it was hip. Not content with his royalties and the shoe's perpetual postponement, West broke off his relationship with Nike prior to the sneaker's release, moving to Adidas in 2013 and launching the Yeezy line formally in 2015. After months of speculation, Yeezy Season 1 was ultimately unveiled to the world in February 2015 during New York Fashion Week. The rapper-turned-designer's highly anticipated collaboration with Adidas Originals included military-inspired apparel mostly in shades of navy blue, army green, and nude. Modern performance artist Vanessa Beecroft, who also served as the creative lead for Kanye's historic 2010 Runaway music video, helped West put up the concert, which included a diverse group of expressionless performers and had eerily gloomy connotations. The initial low-top Yeezy 350 sneaker, which quickly became a decade-defining sneaker, and the Yeezy Boost 750 were both introduced in this collection, which was praised for its innovation. In a lengthy post-show interview with the NowDefunctStyle.com, West was asked about the inspiration behind the collection, to which he replied, "You guys know my influences. My four main inspirations are clearly seen on my face, right there. You can make out Raf Simons, Helmet, Margiela, Vanessa, Beecroft, and Catherine Hamnett. It's there in the open." When it came to Yeezy Season 2, West would continue to focus on the militia elements while incorporating bomber jackets and more vibrant colors. Even his most divisive philosophical abstractions haven't been able to reverse the success that West has made in the fashion industry since he first introduced the Yeezy brand. Madison Square Garden hosted Yeezy Season 3, which doubled as an album release party for Kanye West's 2016 album The Life of Pablo. It was an extravagant show akin to a concert, complete with celebrity guests, and is still praised for its avant-garde execution to this day. It hasn't all been sunshine and roses, though. In the 6 years since its launch, the Yeezy brand has faced criticism on occasion. Guests were already annoyed when models started stumbling down the runway. Literally, many of them were unable to walk in their stiletto-heeled shoes, resulting in traffic jams and even causing model and 5-time Yeezy vet Amina Blue to simply give up and remove hers mid-walk. West had made unsuspecting attendees of his Season 4 show wait hours for the presentation to begin. Conversely, the release of Yeezy Season 6 garnered significant media attention, more so than usual, due to West's decision to debut the collection through a social media campaign as opposed to a high-profile location during Fashion Week. Using the social media skills of his ex-wife Kim Kardashian and other wealthy influencers, such as Kardashian's friend and former employer, Paris Hilton, West gradually unveiled his collection on Instagram through snapshots of his chosen influencers wearing the collection's items while out and about, a la paparazzi. West's choice to forego the customary Fashion Week celebrations that season showed that, while being accepted by the elite fashion industry, he continued to adamantly oppose the standards it imposed on him. Flared leggings, cropped and waist-length puffers, and neutral-toned woolen bralettes were all highlights of Yeezy Seasons 7 and 8, which also featured an unexpected performance by North West at the Season 8 Paris Fashion Week presentation. Season 9 teasers suggest that the next line could possibly focus on tech accessories. West has been praising tech and engineering magnate Elon Musk for a while now, so it was only a question of time until he ventured into that space himself. Ultimately, despite the widespread praise the Yeezy brand has received from critics, West has managed to maintain his outsider status throughout his career thanks to his relentlessly outrageous acts. The much-anticipated Yeezy x Gap collaboration finally dropped in 2021. This was a full-circle moment for West, who not only learned the ropes at Fendi but also received experience in the fashion industry during an unofficial internship under Gap designer Patrick Robinson in 2009. A circular jacket in vivid blue was the first item from the collection to be revealed the previous year. Given that it was a Gap collaboration, the collection resembled a standard Yeezy collection in that it had a lot of neutral hues, puffer jackets, giant sweatshirts, and even khakis. 2022 Fashion Week will see Kanye unveil Yeezy Season 9 in an overwhelming show. As this video comes to an end, the impact that Kanye West had on fashion was something people would never have imagined. Even in 2024, Kanye West's name is still mentioned in the fashion industry. People had been wondering if Yeezy Season 9 will ever come out. But before this video ends, we didn't discuss the debate that arose. However, we do have plans to create another one about how Kanye's influence on fashion has altered the world in a positive way.